What's up everyone, Nakoda here, back with another Let's Play of The Witcher, if I can get in this door. So we're gonna help out Vivaldi and all this other stuff. We're gonna, basically the missions we're doing today is gonna help us get into the graveyard. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We have to give him drugs first. Okay. Let's see. Give him drugs. Good thing I collected them.
I never turned down good
Witcher
fist
meth.
Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from?
Tala, the fence, has to earn his living somehow. Before we let the professor out, Tala and Vincent were chatting in the courtyard.
Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Taller?
I marked the place on the map, but don't kill him. We have a deal with him.
Okay. Good to know.
Can I talk to Vivaldi?
No chance. Anyone arrested for dealing with Scoia'tael is a political prisoner.
He's just an old dwarf.
Why are you standing up for him?
I need to talk to him.
Pay the 200 bail, and I'll let him out. You can do whatever you want then.
Alright, I'll pay the
Here's
bill.
your coin.
So, off camera, so we're gonna let Vivaldi walk out and go to his own cell, or his own house, because he ain't gonna really talk to us there. But what I did off camera was, I did some dice poker, made some money, spent some money, and now I'm down to there. At one point I was at 1,000. I bought this Sun Rune, and I already had this, and I'm learning that later on in the game, if I had like 3 of them, I could do something cool with it, you know? So, yeah. And then I also made myself some potions up here. So yeah, that would be great. Next, we are going to go to the Vivaldi's, well actually, no we're not. First, we're going to go in here, talk to Thaler, because he's right next door, might as well. Just talk to him about stuff. He's in here cleaning.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I don't even know what that means. I'll be honest with you all. So
Explain
we need
to me why the
find
guards
this out.
tolerate you.
That's confidential. You need to know how to take care of yourself.
Take care.
Both the bastard guards and the arse-loving thieves need me. That's real art, Witcher. I have deals with everyone, and that makes me untouchable.
Right.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I will
I'll
find him
you
later. I feel like
Hell with
he did it. I feel like he's the one we want to talk to. So next we are going to go to the Vivaldi's. The little dwarf that we just released. He's a pretty cool guy. And we don't want to offend him or anything. And yeah, so did some gambling. I won. I'm actually really good at it. Then I also started to do some fist fighting stuff. Oh, this guy's here. Let's kill him. Oh, there we go. And I also did some research and know where all the other signs these things are. So that's a good thing to know. Let's go after him. You can't take me, haha. Alright, I should go back and get some brooches, because I could probably get money for it. Ooh, drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. I know I get excited just now, but don't do this. Drugs are bad. Okay. Get his stuff. Get more drugs. I know I can sell these somewhere. Just don't know where. There was an opportunity. Ooh. Wait. What's this? They're everywhere today.
I'll kill you!
And then he's bleeding out, so hold up. I'm so confused. There's remains right here. Then what's this thing? Did I kill 2 people and not know it? Oh well. Doesn't matter anymore. Get his brooch. I could use his flint and his drugs. Dang, I'm stocked up on drugs. I bet you they're a lot of money. Here's Vivaldi's house. So we're gonna go in here and talk to him. And something I learned. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's sleeping. I learned that Zoltan comes in here and talks to him too. I need to find Zoltan and talk to him as well. He has some information that we could use.
What brings you here?
Let's just ask this one
Do you
first.
have a copy of the secret gates?
I do, and what remains of my collection. It's yours if you want it.
I would
How
love
much?
You pulled me from prison. Take it as a gift.
it. And then let's ask how business.
How's
is.
business?
I don't want to discuss it.
Your
Okay.
choice.
Yes, I have that left.
This
Lucky
has been taken
dwarf.
from him.
What brings you here?
All right.
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
I have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back when you stop talking crap.
I want to discuss Salamandra.
Why?
The professor's bail money came from your bank.
You offend me deeply with this slander.
But
Generations of Vivaldis built this bank, and you suggest our gold serves criminals? Out!
I kind of believe him, to be honest, because why would he get mad like that?
I believe you. Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean for now.
You've rejected racial prejudice and realized the truth. When you discover the true culprit, you tell me. I'm curious who it is.
I definitely will. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to read this book. Ooh. The Secret Gates. Old men say that long, long ago, a mage lived in the swamp. He spent his days and nights poring over his books and pipettes. They say he was seeking the stone that turns lead into gold and springs water into moonshine. In other words, a stone that sublimates. Did I say that right? I don't know. All matter. The gods were not pleased, because in his pride he would reach where no mortal should. Thus, one night, a terrible storm struck down the mage's tower. However, he built a new one and cast spells to tame the storm. This tower stood until another dark night. The earth itself moved and toppled it. Yet he built a new one and cast spells to bind the earth itself. And so neither heaven nor earth could harm the mage. Then one day he disappeared. Some say he took on an apprentice, and this brought him to his doom. Others claim a woman was his undoing. Yet others that his own creations turn against the mage. In any case, the tower stands locked and guards its secrets, and what lurks inside, nobody knows. Alright, so we read that, and we read all these other books. Yep, okay. And because I read that, we are going to Kalkstein, because he's going to tell us more about it. And luckily for us, he lives right here. So we're going to talk to this dude. What's in his chest today? Food. I don't want no food. I do want that. I do need flint. This man is sleeping. He was sleeping weird too.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
I'm just gonna say it. He looks like a monkey. Okay.
About the tower.
Yes?
I have new information on the tower.
Tell me quickly.
Before this tower, the mage erected 2 others, but both collapsed. This one served as his house and lab.
I knew that. Anything more?
The mage lived there until he disappeared, most likely dead. He constructed clay golems that served him but hardly seemed a major achievement.
And we know where this
That
is.
would agree with the legends of the century.
There are 10 cornerstones involving the elements and threads of fate from which all this was born.
Sephiroth! So the old scrolls are true.
One book contained hints of the stone's whereabouts.
We must find all 10 Sephiroth. I own one of them, Chokmah, the Stone of Wisdom.
I suppose I'm to find the others?
Yes. Near the tower, you'll find a circle of stone obelisks. When you have all 10 Sephiroth, place them on the obelisks. Ah, so close. What a breakthrough. I'll abolish the theory of those stuffy professors in Oxenfort. I'll destroy them, smash them.
Kalkstein, don't get worked up until I find the stones, which won't be easy. The information in these books is murky at best.
Sorry, could you show me these books? I'll make notes for you.
Here.
There you are.
Alright, so we know where that place is that we were just talking about because I did what you would say, fuck around, and find out by messing with those pillars and those giants. Did that in the last episode. So now, what we are going to do is we're going to this private investigator. He is out here, I think. He is in this doorway. Yes. We need to talk to him. We have a bunch of people we need to talk to him. So this is just like doing a bunch of stuff we need to do. He must be upstairs sleeping. Yep. Alright, let's talk to him. Raymond.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
A witcher.
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I love how I'm called White Wolf. I'm gonna just ask him a casual question first.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's Palace Guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
Oh.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Alright, so now we're gonna get to the nitty gritty and get to what we're here for.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar
Yeah.
Javed.
Let's just go with it.
Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Okay. Personal matter?
Or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima, ordinary as fish in a pond, with a 10-year-old boy. One day the father returned home and was puzzled not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog, but then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monster's corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost everyone. See, the missing boy had one characteristic feature, a 6th toe.
Oh.
Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid. And the dead monster had an identical 6th toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zarikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of kikimores, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Thank you. Anything more?
Know anything more about the Salamandra prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Oh, I am?
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
It is midnight. Okay. So that's interesting. Oh, look at that. There's like a Great Dane on the door.
His time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
I wonder who that is. Now I'm gonna kick some butt.
Die, bastard!
Alright. Let's get them all at once. Couple more hits. Then there's a guy with arrows over here.
You're dead.
Oh, come on. Ah! It's not letting me do what I want to do. And then I'm going to run up to this guy.
Salamandra.
Kill him. Oh, let me change. That's what happens when you mess with me, man, okay? Don't mess with me. Alright. Got a brooch from him. All the dead bodies. Oh, did you see that? I'm so sorry. It was kind of nasty. And then a brooch. Flint. Remains over here. So now what we're gonna do is, if I can, he just had alcohol in him. If I can, we are going to go to the prison now. That was crazy. We're going to the prison and talking to this guy, because this ends today. Or tonight, I don't know. Alright. Now where is this guy at? Where is he? I don't care about you.
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you? The captain would kill me.
I could kill
Maybe
you
I
instead.
can persuade you.
Powder would help.
Let's give you some then. Get you some meth.
I never turn down good Fizztech.
Alright.
Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner.
But... I hardly know anything.
Where is he?
They took him to Lebiota Hospital.
Thanks. You should drop that
Give him
habit.
some good advice
Maybe,
before we lose.
but not today.
Spoken like a true addict.
See ya.
Spoken like a true addict, sir. Alright, let's go to this hospital. Ooh, we're going through it fast today, guys. take our little shortcut. Oh, I heard a growl. Okay. Go in here. See our... Well, Shani ain't working at night, is she? Darn it. Let's take some Tawny How and stuff. I don't know. I should take some... Do I have food? I don't have food. Oh, for the first time I do not have food. Okay. Okay, what am I trying to do? I want to do this one. Because we are about to go into a fight. Spoiler alert. Let's see. Gotcha, I don't want that. Let's use our Tawny Owl potion. Come here, right click to use. Sometimes this is just so finicky. Okay. Let me go in and out again. There we go. And then we're gonna do our last bit of swallow. I hate when it does this. It's so like finicky. There we go. Alright. Now what we need to do is go here.
My lungs. Some kind of curse.
I kinda did all this already.
Stay away from the prisoner.
And then I realized, oh shoot, my mic's not on, so now I'm doing it all over again. Alright, now give me time with my prisoner.
Stay away from the prisoner.
I want to ask some questions. Shh, he's talking.
Kalkstein. He's passed out. Shove off.
There's a commotion in the corridor.
Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them.
Ram's meat. What a weird name.
My lungs.
Okay. Here we go.
For the
take 'em
gold
out.
I pay you.
Alright. Let's take them all out. Take them all out. Hopefully we can do it. Alright. Took them all out. Now you're just by yourself, sir. Yay, we did it! Remains. Okay. We know you're dying.
Not enough pay for this.
Get some orange from him. Get some orange. Ooh. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Alright. So now Ransmeat has some explaining to do. So let's go out here and talk to him and see what he's doing. Alright. Let's head over
Not
to
enough pay for this.
Kalkstein. He said Kalkstein for some reason, and I don't know why. So I need to go question him. Yeah, I need to go question Kalkstein, and then I also need to go question Ransmeat. Let's go talk to Ransmeat first, since we're closer. Go down these. Oh, I hate this every time. I wish I could just jump over the edge, you know?
Finally.
Alright, I'm gonna change it to daytime. That way there's not any more surprises that comes along the way, you know? Let's go in this inn. Let's save it first because we have learned lessons in the past without saving. So let's go into Hairy Bear. And we're gonna look for Ransmeat and Yeah. We also need to find Zoltan because Zoltan's actually walking around the area. So let's find Zoltan first. I know I'm all over the place right now. We're gonna go find Zoltan because he's gonna give us information about Vivaldi, and we could clear his name that way. So he should be just walking around here. We'll go the long way. Speak of the devil, look at this.
Yes?
Who's the richest person, I guess?
Who's the richest person in Vizima's temple quarter?
Used to be Vivaldi, but now Declan Luvarden's your man. The guy shits gold.
Beautiful analogy. Thanks.
Yes?
Let's ask him about Vivaldi.
Know
now.
anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
Oh, I should have.
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous.
Aww.
She-dwarves are so desirable.
Oh, you think she's
I
cheating on you?
suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I would never.
I wouldn't dare.
See?
Hardly something to laugh about.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Oh, we're about to have one of our talks. Okay, I love this.
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
I agree with that.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Sultan.
Alright, I love my little talks with Zoltan. They're very insightful to the world around us as a witcher. If you forgot, dwarves actually worked with the witchers. So now we're going to Vivaldi's house right here. And we're gonna basically tell him we believe him, he's innocent, all that stuff. And it's funny.
What brings you here?
I've figured out Azar Javed's contacts.
Yeah, so we're basically right now we're just telling him this and that.
Sorry I suspected you. I know you've lost control of your bank.
Kind to be so frank with a dwarf.
Anytime.
I have information about Javed that might be useful.
Even the smallest details sometimes are.
I saw his name in old files. He paid tuition at the sorcerer school in Barnard. He was expelled after taking an interest in dark magic.
Shocker.
He stopped paying tuition and that was the last trace of him in our system. You're dealing with a renegade, and a dangerous one at that.
I think I could take him. So it's funny because look, Sultan's gonna come in right here. He did that last time I finished talking to him. And I almost thought for a second that they were just switching places. Like that Vivaldi was gonna go out.
I hope you recover your assets.
That bank has belonged to my family for ages. and now some human. You call this justice?
Goodbye.
I don't really care anymore. Okay. But it was funny that Zoltan walked in because he did that like off camera too. It's funny that he did that because why am I not being? I feel so stupid. So usually when you walk through doors, you can just walk and it'll do it on its own. But I had to click that time. So we're gonna talk to Kalkstein and see what he's up to. He should be in the basement because it is daytime. No, he's not. He was on the bed, wasn't he? Goodness. Yeah. Look how he sleeps. He sleeps like a drunk. He just drunk. Passed out. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Let's talk about Salamandra.
I caught you, buddy.
I think you're in league with them.
What, me? Why?
Because you look like a
That's
monkey.
what I'd like to know.
What is it you're after?
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization.
What evidence?
The wounded salamander mentioned you.
That's likely since I hired him.
What for?
To help with my experiments. I had no idea he belonged to a secret organization.
I suppose he distilled the fifth essence and dusted the Philosopher's Stone?
He protected me from Salamandra and did other tasks. He risked his life for me, and your sarcasm will not change that.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Get out of my
I'm
sight,
being
mutant.
for real. Don't call me a mutant, you little monkey-looking ass
I believe
bitch.
you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right.
All right.
We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
I kind of believe him to a degree, but I'm going to tell him later I think I don't believe him. I'm trying to get more info out of him. So I think now we should either go to Ransmeet. Yeah, I think we should go to Ransmeet. Or Raymond. Let's go to Ransmeet. Because Ransmeet has some explaining to do. You know, it's crazy that there's all these suspects, and really it's just him. I think he's the guilty one. Like, out of all of them, he's the criminal, and he's the most shady of all of them, you know? So, let's go down here and talk to him. There's his little bugs and stuff. There's a village whore. Oh, I got hiccups, I'm sorry. Having hiccups when you record is the worst. Alright, let's talk to him.
What do you want, Wolf?
Yes, he has. Come on, let's
Ever
ask him.
seen the Salamandra sign?
I've seen a lot. Have a problem with that?
I have a problem with your attitude. I really do.
Best tell me all you know. The name Azar mean anything?
I have a rule. Before I slit someone's throat, I give them some advice. Never threaten me.
The thing is, you're not that
Make
scared.
sure you remember that. I mean, image is everything, right?
No. To me it is.
I need to talk to you about Salamandra.
Quickly.
When I ask about Salamandra, your henchmen get shifty.
They're like me. We don't like Salamandra.
And I'm the priestess. Yeah, let's choose that.
And I'm a priestess of Melitelli.
You're either very brave or very foolish.
I'm actually
to
very
accuse
brave
me.
if I do say so
Neither
myself.
Ransmeet.
You should have asked my men why they get nervous. Now shove off.
You shove off.
Why did you contact Witcher Berengar?
What's it to you?
He was my brother.
Take a good look. Do I seem like a whore to you?
Yeah.
Actually,
No one talks to
Well, I
me
just
like that
did.
in my house. Get out.
I'm not in
Your
your house,
people
first of
attacked me
all.
at the
I'm
hospital.
in the inn.
You cracked? I sent them there to bring back one of ours.
I don't believe him. At all. Don't believe you.
why don't I believe you?
I don't give a rat's ass.
In that case, let's call it a misunderstanding. Sorry about your boys.
Pity. Life's a bitch, then you die. Now, if you'll shove off, I got some deals to tend to.
I think I have this figured out.
Yeah, he's guilty. Ransmeat is guilty. I need to pressure him a bit. How do I pressure him a bit? Do I just talk to him again?
Go plow your mama.
Where are you going? Can I go through there? Nope. I don't understand where he went because I believe this building is like on the back of a wall. So he just went into nowhere. Let's go talk to him in his house, maybe. Let's go talk to him in his house. Maybe he'll talk to me there versus in the inn. And I got a key, so I can walk right through. Alrighty, let's go see if I can pressure him anymore. Because now that I have him cornered in his own home.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
You're working for Azar.
You're lucky I'm having a good day. I won't kill you. And now beat it before I have them carry you out.
I'll get you.
What do you want, Wolf?
See you.
Okay, so he wasn't any help. I will wait for a better opportunity. When's a better opportunity? Maybe by putting pressure on him, I should go talk to all the witnesses, and maybe by doing that, I'm given an option to maybe like tell them that he's the one who did everything. So we'll start with Vivaldi, I guess. And if that doesn't work, we'll go to Kalkstein. Sorry about the jump there. We're gonna go around telling everybody who did it, which is Ransmeat. Okay? I think by doing that, it might trigger something because it said put some pressure on him. Maybe with people knowing, it'll put pressure on him.
What brings you here?
No, it
Goodbye.
doesnent give me an option. What if I went to Vincent? Alright, let's try going to Vincent. Kalkstein might know. Kalkstein, why do I keep putting an A there? He might know. He's down here. I feel like I'm just running into a dead end right now. Nope.
Let's
Well,
talk about
maybe some new
evidence.
things.
That's what I suppose.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay,
I
I
believe-
believe him. Skip through that. Okay, he's no help. Who else can I talk to is the question. Or maybe I just need to change the time of day at night. You know what? Let's do that before I do anything. But I kind of want to talk to this, what's his name? I want to talk to the private investigator. He might be of help. He might give me some advice. But it said don't talk to him now. I need to put pressure on him. So what kind of pressure can I put on him? Private investigator's always upstairs, I think. Yeah, he's just sitting there meditating and whatnot.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Great, I got him.
So, I got to the prisoner.
He spill anything?
Didn't have time. Ramsmeat's men attacked.
You sure? Strange. Ramsmeat wants Salamandra gone, unless something I don't know about has occurred.
Javed might have scared him, or paid him off.
Something to check. Did you get anything out of the prisoner?
One word. Kalkstein.
Makes sense. Kalkstein's known to be a talented alchemist. He could be helping Javed with his experiments.
I don't think
I've met
he is,
Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal.
That might be true, but we need to check all our leads. Let's get to work. I'll ask around town, talk to my contacts. You keep an eye on Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Get to know his plans and secrets.
How do you want to proceed?
Patience. This is just like fishing.
I prefer hunting.
Then
Agreed.
gain Kalkstein's trust. Do him a favor. Learn something that interests him. You could get him to hire you. And talk to Ram's meat, but don't overdo it. There's one with a short temper.
Okay. So we got... Great. I must go to Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Gain the trust of him. Okay. So now we need to go back to Kalkstein. See, I knew what to do. Gotta go back to Kalkstein. And... this is just like crazy to me. Kalkstein knows something. He's just not saying it. But he's probably gonna give me something to do in the swamp. I have to do something for him, probably, so. We'll see. And is he in here or is he down in the basement? Down in the basement still. Creepy. Definitely creepy.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You always get lost in thought.
Let's talk about Salamandra. Evidence indicates you're linked to the organ.
What evidence?
we know this.
That's what to help.
I suppose.
Get out of my sight.
I don't
I don't
believe you.
believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Right.
So I can't do anything with him.
That formula needs rethinking.
Kalkstein. It's time to talk to Raymond about him. I did that. Oh, I could have just stood there. Somehow I just, like, did the mission weird. Alright, walking back to this ring. Yeah, it's just like... never knew that Ramsmeat at first would be involved in it. Like, he was a sketchy guy, but I didn't think he was, like... I felt like that was kind of out of nowhere. Okay. Just had to do a cutscene. Oh, I gotta help him. Oh, shoot.
You chilling Salamandra!
Ooh, come on. I need to do this. There we go. Alright. Alright, I got them all. Good to know. Alright. Woo!
Thanks, Geralt. You saved my life. The bastards snuck in here. Somehow they found out I'm after them.
Who? What happened?
Salamandra. I was a step away from solving the mystery. One small step.
Relax, Raymond. You're safe now.
Not likely. They're following me day and night. I gotta find a way to lose them.
What do we do?
I'll set a false trail. You question the new suspects.
Who?
Here, take these notes. They list all the key leads.
What do you intend to do?
They're on my heels, so I've gotta disappear. I'll draw them away while you pursue the investigation. I'll find you, White Wolf.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Must question all suspects again. Alright, we're gonna take all their stuff. It's mine now, you know? They try to come for me. Well, my friend, I guess. Oh my gosh. How many suspects are there in this whole mission? Another cutscene.
Mr. Marlowe sent me.
What's happening?
Raymond said he has some new information. Come to his house as soon as you can.
Thanks for the message.
I was literally just in there. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing sometimes.
Welcome. You won't believe what happened.
Tell me,
Not so fast. Remember, I have expenses.
how much do I owe you?
200 orens.
I don't have 200 orens.
This investigation is getting expensive.
I'm not the Prophet Lebioda. I can't live on roots and berries. Neither can my informers. I guarantee you these are the bare necessities.
All right, 200 orens.
Down to business. They transferred the prisoner after the attack.
Not good.
Especially since we won't get anything else out of him. He died last night.
Oh, wow.
How did that happen?
Well, he wasn't in great shape, so I guess it's no surprise, but I have a feeling.
Someone helped him along?
Exactly. Shawnee's a good friend of yours, right? Ask her to do an autopsy, once we know the cause of death.
Wait a minute. Are you spying on me?
That's my job.
See you later.
Alright, good to know. And I have 33 organs. Alright, so... I think this is a good place to stop. I might want to go to the swamp and make some money that way. So let's go there, and then we might call it an episode, a video, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to the dike first. And then, since I have salamander brooches, I might be able to get money from that one guy. Because he said he'll pay me if I kill Salamandra. And I've killed plenty of them. There he is up there.
Nothing personal against witches.
Oh, and I have to talk to him anyway, so...
Yes?
I've
nearly completed my investigation.
All right, speak.
If you don't work with Salamandra, who are you?
A modest merchant. Allow me to show gratitude with a gift.
Quit bluffing, Declan.
This symbol signifies my secret society. We seek to destroy Salamandra.
Oh my god, I do too.
Useful?
The Salamanders have risked much. This is a political matter, let me tell you. Some larger schemes at play in Redania. Few people know the secret. King Foltest, the Lodge of Sorceresses, and I watch the northern border.
How does this relate to Salamandra?
Azar Javed has sent a special force north. My men saw them. He too knows something's brewing and is making preparations.
Okay. Good to know. Gained useful information. Yes, I did. Okay. Maybe he does.
I seek
yes.
the Sephiroth stones. I haven't yet located them all. I thought you might know such art and oddities.
I once purchased one for its magical potential, which turned out false. And I paid a mage a costly sum for the examination.
Then would you sell it to me?
Sell my Tipparath? I'm rather fond of it.
I'll give you a good price.
500 orns?
I didn't think it was worth so much. But all right.
I wear Tipparath as an amulet. We can deal right now.
We don't.
I don't have the money
have
yet,
so I
but
need
I'll
to
bring
get
it
money.
soon.
No hurry. I'm not that eager to make the trade.
Okay. So that's good to know that he has that. Let's look in our thing real quick. This is the next thing we need to do. We need to make an appointment with her to get her to examine the corpse. It might put her in danger, but honestly, who cares? She's not that great looking and all that stuff, so I cannot move the investigation forward until I finish the autopsy. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna go across to the swamp and just do. There's a couple missions over there I can do. I need to get some orange. That's why I need to go over there. Okay. And they're all just huddled. I like how they're huddled under here in the rain. Yeah. Let's talk to you.
Trent.
Take me.
Alright. Yes, I'll give him 5. Yes, I'm ready though. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers. And click the description below and follow me on all my social media. They're up and running. I can't wait to have more followers on those as well. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.